All right, guys. So I want to answer a common question that I've been getting here on the YouTube channel is, are you allowed to sell AI art on Redbubble? And instead of me just coming up with my own answer, I decided to message Redbubble's chat support and reach out to them and see what they have to say. So you can see here on the screenshot that I did message the chat support, and they specifically said that, yeah, you are allowed to. Now, obviously, there are some caveats that were not mentioned, which I do want to go over. And so if you're going to sell your art, your AI art here on Redbubble, the first thing is you want to make sure that you have commercial approval to do so. To be clear, there are softwares and there are tools out there that can detect where the image was originally created from. All right, so if the image is, for example, and this is, I made a video on this where Getty Images is suing Stable Diffusion for creating an image. Okay, they used an image tracker to figure out where that image was created from. Okay, they're suing Stable Diffusion for that. Okay, it's going to be a big lawsuit. The point, whether whoever wins, it doesn't matter. There's going to be money being lost. People are going to have to spend a lot of money just for lawyers to protect themselves. There's a lot of issues. So the first thing is you want to make sure you have legal right to upload that actual image. The second thing is you want to have a commercial license with whatever software that you end up using. Because if your art makes a lot of money, the companies that are providing these free tools, free access, you might end up using it, but that free access doesn't mean that it's commercially available to you, meaning commercially free to use. It could be paid for commercial purposes. So, for example, if you're familiar with Midjourney, Midjourney is a perfect example of a different tool that you have to pay for to have the commercial rights to use. So that's something to be aware of as well. All right, so those are the two things that I would really pay attention to if I were you. Do you have the legal right to do so? Where's the image coming from? Where's the original source? And the second thing is the commercial rights or the commercial license behind the actual software that's producing it. Because you have, like I said, two groups that can take you for that. The first group is your actual software company that you're joining, that you're creating designs with for free. Be aware of that. If you don't have the commercial license, they can sue you or take you down for that. That's the first thing. The second thing is, like I said, where the original source is. What if the original source is from a paid media source that does not allow transfer or adaptation of that specific image? That will cause a huge problem as well. And like I said, there are tracking softwares that can track these things. So if you think you're going to just take somebody's image and use it for AI and think everything's going to be hunky-dory, that's not going to be the case. Okay, there are some serious repercussions, and they're in the tens of thousands of dollars, if not more, hundreds of thousands. So be very aware of that. That is very important. But in terms of, are you allowed to use AI art? You absolutely are, in terms of what Redbubble has to say. And just as a general rule, even if Redbubble is very relaxed on the things that you can do or can't do, just be aware that if you go ahead and move on to other platforms and do other things, not every platform is the same as Redbubble, and that doesn't alleviate you from your responsibility to keep everything upright and upstanding and make sure it's done correctly. All right. So I just figured I'd put this video out there. I know this question has been being surfaced a lot. So yeah. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace out. Bye.